What's up, Jordan? Steven, welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into Buffy the Vampire Slayer, episode number 17, season number 6, called Normal Again. Hopefully it's a great episode. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series. If you have, you like, you comment, you subscribe to the channel. You head over to Patreon for the full uncut reaction if you want them. If you don't, that's totally cool. Episodes will be here on YouTube whenever they show up. So, previous episode. Previous episode was the wedding episode, which is called Hell's Bells, right? Is that what that last episode was called? Recall Hell's Bells, right? Yes, Hell's Bells. Okay. Which I thought was actually a really fascinating episode, and seeing your comments about it was super intriguing, right? Because some of you guys were full-fledged on Anya's side, right? Because that's the side that I'm on as well. But there were a couple that were like, this thing was doomed to fail. That was, Xander might be doing the right thing because, he's scared of his past. And your past constantly, for some people can haunt them, right? Forever. And not even his past. He sees his past with his parents, ultimately what he sees as his future. So, I fully understand how that can come to haunt you later, and you just think you're going to become that. Now, I don't know what that means going forward. Anya's going back to the dark side. Xander's gone. And who knows what happens to everybody else. I saw the thumbnail for this. It's the jackasses are back, I think, if I'm correct. The nerds, which I don't love. I think they're actually the worst thing in Buffy. Probably one of the worst things in Buffy. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see where the season goes. We're in episode 17. We only got 5 episodes left, maybe 6. This season's weird. This has to be the worst season, right? For a lot of people, it has to be this one. Like, it's so weird, bro. Like, it's so odd of a season. But we're gonna happen. You have a good time.
Previously on.
That's sheet music? New rental. Oh. We're moving? Oh,
You're gonna hurt yourself. She's gonna break the knee.
What
We're
the
gonna have to
crap?
slow her down. Calling, but I couldn't without.
Hey, you don't need to explain to us.
Yes, you do. You should definitely explain it to Anya
Is she here?
more than what you did.
Oh, no, you want to find her?
I need to. Her suitcase is gone. And ever since, I've had this painful hole inside.
Damn, man.
And I'm
We
the-
could have milked
check it out.
this for a couple episodes, bro. Why we jumped?
I screwed up real bad.
Yeah, you
Hey.
did.
We all screw up.
Buffy, can you hear me?
This is kind of cool.
What is this?
Do you know where you are, Buffy?
Sunnydale.
Look. Look who's here.
Oh, what? This is nuts.
Come home, sweetie.
Holy shit, Joyce.
It felt so real. Mom was there. She was.
Why would you say that?
Dad, too.
Your dad is
They
the
were
worst. Where is he? Like, he doesn't even come over here.
Before Sunnydale.
You guys are dealing with a lot, and this motherfucker
Okay.
just...
All in favor of research? Motion passed. All right, Xander, you hit the...
Look at Lattice work to support her primary delusion. In her mind, she's the central figure in a fantastic world beyond imagination.
Could you imagine?
She surrounded herself with friends, most with their own superpowers, who are as real to her as
Could you imagine if that's the ending of the show, right?
Unfortunately.
The whole thing was in Buffy's head.
Together they face grand, overblown conflicts against an assortment of...
What if I'm still there? What if I never left that clinic?
Dude, that's so cool.
Buffy.
That's, oh my God, that's crazy.
Buffy.
That's
Do
super
not.
cool though.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Taller than you.
What?
Maybe you're not done growing.
She said I should be taller than you. What?
What's coming apart?
We have to try harder. Make things better.
I'm trying.
You're great. Steve.
Why would you not drink it? Are you scared of the possibility that this is reality, or scared that the other one is? You're dumping it? Oh, it's like sludge. I thought it was like tea.
Buffy,
I don't want to go back there.
Feel sorry for the guy. Almost. The things that poor guy was saying. I mean, I get it, you know? Been a part of the Buffy obsession.
What the fuck?
Buffy!
What the fuck? Where's Spike? Oh, Spike was down here.
Willow, what?
I mean, it's one of the better episodes of the season. Top 5, probably. Dawn,
Dawn?
I'm coming for you. Ooh. What the hell?
Buffy,
Oh, I thought you went out the window and came back in.
right here.
The girl who sleeps with a vampire she hates? Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that was a cool ass roll, bro. Oh, shit, this is bad. Where's Spike? Damn it.
Buffy, stop it!
Make it as easy on yourself as possible. There's nothing wrong with that.
Imagine like a full-on season where Buffy doesn't know what's real, what's fake. Yeah, that would have been so cool. I mean, even if this is the fake world, you're about to watch them get murdered in your fake world. Kick it, Xander. Kick it. Kick it, Xander.
Hello?
Ooh, Tara's here.
Anybody home?
Oh shit. Well, Buffy didn't tie that. Well,
Buffy?
It's gonna be okay, sweetheart. Whatever it is, it's not real, remember?
Just keep concentrating. I'm right here, sweetie.
bro, a whole season of this would have been so fire, dude. Oh my gosh, where it's Buffy. Oh, that would have been so cool.
Examete!
Shit. Good job, Willow. Oh, fuck. Fuck.
Buffy?
Oh my god, this is so good. This is amazing.
You can beat this thing.
How did she get out of it? Like, first, you needed to accept it? Why are they showing this side of this? Oh, bro. I got really excited because, like, at the idea, like, it's not gonna be a thing, but like, I got really excited at the whole, like, I don't know, like, I want like fantasy booking, like, but how I would book next season of the show, or how I would have booked that. Like, I never even thought about this idea, but like, this episode I would have made half a season or a whole season or even like a 6 episode arc of this. This shit is so cool. Where Buffy, everything that happens to Buffy is so fantasy, right? So over the top that, yeah, it makes sense that she would think she's crazy at one point, like, or people would think she's crazy, right? So imagine like a whole arc. My God, please let that be the arc of the finale. Because you guys said that the finale kind of redeems itself. Please let that be the arc. I mean, it can't be the arc now because she's already brain dead and thing. But what I would have done, I would have had Buffy for like 6 episodes or half a season, or if you can milk it for a whole season, you probably can't because there's too many episodes, but like half a season, 12 episodes or so, just not knowing what's reality and what's not, right? Where half the episode is in one reality and half of the episodes in another reality. But in one reality, she's seeing a shrink and she's telling the shrink about the stories, and then the stories are the episodes. That shit got me so excited. All right, so this episode was phenomenal to me. I really love this episode just because of how unique it was, how different it was, and maybe other shows have done it, but like I've just not seen this kind of stuff. Really, I can't think of anything. The only negative, it's that it's attached to the three dumbasses. I wish it wasn't attached to them. I wish it had nothing to do with them. They're so minor though in this episode that I can't. I have to give this episode a 9 for me because of the reality bending of like what's real, what's not, what's fake. You know what I mean? That's so cool, man. That's cool as fuck. She's in an insane asylum, and the way that they were talking about, the villains that she creates and the fantasy superhero human girl that she creates, and the crazy sister that's the key and a light of energy, and all of her friends have powers and she dates vampires. That shit all sounds fucking crazy. So on paper, it's super cool. Like it's super cool, man. I don't know. I think that's really cool and I like it a lot. I thought the acting in this episode was really great by Buffy. I don't fully understand the ending. It almost like ending is so weird. It almost feels like this might still be a reality somehow. And now Buffy's brain dead. I don't know. The idea of it's cool. I just wish it wasn't attached to this. What's this jackass's name? He needs to die. I want him to get turned into a vampire and I want him to get staked. These guys have murdered somebody. Like legitimately murdered somebody. They were going to rape this girl, like, and they don't feel any ounce of remorse. Well, one of them does, but the way that they went about this whole thing. Who directed this episode? Did we see? I mean, obviously it showed it, but
And it's killing me.
damn it. I don't know who directed this episode. The Spike stuff is still there. Maybe it's up here. When do they show who directs the episode? Um, the Spike stuff is fine. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the Spike stuff with Buffy. Like, I'm actually one of the more down on that arc stuff. Luckily, I'm not alone, but I know I'm more down on it than other people. But the way that they do the way that they did it this episode, I thought worked. The reality stuff, and then Buffy, Spike almost being like, no, you have to kind of like Buffy almost saying like for Spike, he wants or Spike almost wanting Buffy like Spike wants Buffy to acknowledge him to other people, which tell him what we were or whatever, which is kind of interesting to go that route. The other thing that I think is kind of cool is the Tara coming back and Willow's relationship and the way that they're building that. I like it a lot because it feels real. I don't know. I like that. To me, they're the most realistic relationship in the show. Because even Anya and Xander, I mean, I guess Anya and Xander's relationship is pretty real too, though. But that was cool. That the whole stuff with in Buffy's other reality, Dawn doesn't exist is really cool as well. The way that they kind of went about that, I thought was awesome. That that's essentially her. I didn't catch the whole ideal reality, if that's what the word she used, but because like I don't know, I didn't catch that. But the way that they did that was cool. Another thing I didn't really love though, honestly, is the Anya stuff. The fact that there was none. There was such a barely line of the Anya stuff, right? And then I've mentioned this before, right? I hate when you introduce a problem and then you essentially solve it in the next episode. And they didn't really introduce a problem and solve it. But the Anya Xander thing was a big deal. And to skip over that to this, where Xander's just back now, makes that kind of like, I don't know, it lessens the Anya stuff for me. Because like we skipped over the grieving. Like last episode, Xander goes to a motel. Anya's talking to her demon guy. And then it skips and Anya's just gone. Xander's already back, cracking jokes. So, that's a negative for me, I guess. Yeah, this Insane Asylum stuff was so cool. Oh man, I would love a whole episode about that. Ooh, that's so cool. All right, let's see. Yeah, like I said, I kept jumping back to these guys, and I don't care. I do kind of care. So they've made this a little bit interesting for me because he's kind of losing it. And this guy is a manipulative asshole who's I could see him killing him. He's not going to. This guy will somehow get out and tell Buffy. It'll be like a whole thing. But like I like this kind of conflict that we're having here. It's the only interesting thing really from that I even remotely give two shits about. Even the idea that Buffy at the end, the ending here, this episode, where Buffy's essentially Terminator mode, where she believes everybody else is evil, like are not real, and she needs to eliminate them to essentially, get back to reality, which to her is the insane asylum. But I'm like, whose idea of reality is that? I mean, I get reality sucks now, but like, not a better reality that maybe you can get help. I don't know. Also, so I get this right. The way she was able to break out of it was by accepting that this is her reality. Is that what it is? Figuring out which one was the real, which one was the fake. I don't know. I can't really tell, but it was cool as hell though. So that's the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, pitch in for the full reaction. I'm gonna get out of here and I'll talk to you guys later.